It's been the talk of the town the week before Super Bowl 45. Freezing temperatures mixed with ice and snow. It's not ideal weather for the biggest sporting event in America. But National Football League Commissioner Roger Goodell gives the organizers high marks for the way they are handling the inclement weather ahead of the popular American sporting event.
The most important lesson is that you have to be prepared for everything. And North Texas was prepared if this happened.
But nothing could have prepared visitors for the amount or duration of the bad weather. It has affected everything from planned events to parties and has slowed traffic in the region considerably. But one thing it hasn't affected is security.
We've had our inspection systems out. They've been operating since last Monday, so we're still continuing to do what we need to do for this mission.
Part of Jeffrey Baldwin's mission as the Director of Field Operations for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency is overseeing the work of his agents, inspecting the massive amounts of cargo entering the Super Bowl site.
The hurricane is clear.
Using large scanners, they inspect vehicles bringing materials to Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
A lot of what we're doing is behind the scenes. All of the trucks and containers and vehicles that are going into the stadium are being x-rayed by us. So we have an opportunity to look at those images. If we see some anomalies, we refer them to the appropriate law enforcement agencies, and then they'll do the inspections.
The presence of U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents at major events like the Super Bowl is part of an increased security effort in place since the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks.
We've probably got approximately 150 officers and agents and airmen out amongst our complex.
Along with officers from other law enforcement agencies, CBP agents stand watch over one of the largest attended and most watched events in the United States. But Baldwin admits his officers can't catch everything using scanners. He encourages the public to take an active role in security.
For national security, it's not just your federal law enforcement. I think the public serves an opportunity to be able to help us. When you can see something and you say something, it gives us an opportunity to be able to respond.
We are simply asking the American people to be vigilant, recognizing that our security is a shared responsibility.
At a press conference to talk about creating a safe Super Bowl environment, U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano says the If You See Something, Say Something campaign has worked in the past.
We saw it with the Times Square bomber last spring, where a street vendor brought to authorities' attention that smoke was coming out of a vehicle. We saw it recently on MLK Day in Spokane, Washington.
If the See Something, Say Something campaign is effective in North Texas, Super Bowl 45 may not only set an attendance record of about 105,000 people, it could also be the safest. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Dallas, Texas.